It's no surprise that health and wellness have taken a front seat in the hearing healthcare industry. From balance to cognition, many hearing healthcare professionals have questions about how their patients' hearing loss is impacted by their well-being. Plus, we'd like to know just what's happening once we fit our patients with hearing aids. At Phonak, we believe that well hearing is well-being. Well hearing is linked to greater physical, cognitive, and socio-emotional well-being. When you live well, you can be well. In November 2019, Phonak hosted its first international conference specifically focusing on well-being and hearing loss. Over 300 hearing healthcare professionals from more than 20 countries came together with expert researchers to talk about everything from audiology to neurology to psychology, all with the same goal in mind: to understand the connection between well-being and hearing loss. When we look at well-being, we focus on three key dimensions: socio-emotional, cognitive, and physical. The socio-emotional dimension really looks at how we deal with everyday stress in our lives, how we are connected emotionally to one another, how we perceive those emotions, and how active we are in the social community around us. Research has demonstrated that social isolation is one of the key risk factors in early mortality rates, making it even more important than exercise, obesity, and alcohol consumption. As hearing healthcare providers, we know firsthand that our patients experienced increased social isolation due to their hearing loss. By fitting them with amplification in the office every day, we're already taking one step in reconnecting them to that social community around them. Well hearing promotes better stimulation for the brain, and a stimulated brain is a healthy brain. And the best way to keep our brains healthy is to restore access to sounds that once were missing. Ongoing research is demonstrating the positive relationship between amplification and the reduction in the rate of cognitive decline over time. However, long-term research studies are required to truly understand the overall impact of amplification on cognition as we age. Often, hearing healthcare providers think of balance as our ability to stand on one foot, maybe close our eyes, the purely physical sense. But really, our physical well-being is related to how we sense our environment around us. Can we hear someone coming up behind us? How active are we? How healthy do we feel? If we can't hear our feet shuffling on the carpet below us, it may cause us to trip and fall. In fact, hearing loss is associated with 25 to 50% higher risk of falls, stroke, or heart attack. When our patients are more socially involved and active in their lives, they're out moving and keeping themselves and their bodies healthy. To help you better understand what your patient needs and what you can do in the office today, Phonak provides educational support and resources to walk you through well hearing and well-being. You can find many of these tools online.